Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. They keep feeding it. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. At the Broncos' 8-yard line. Again, it'll be Henry. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. To throw right away, it's Stidham. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
79 Broncos.
3rd and short. Here's Stidham. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Denver 1st down. Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. The throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals, go!
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. Hopkins sent in motion. Play action now. Jackson escaping to his left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll manage only a couple. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Third, they need 8.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down.
And the Baltimore.
They'll send Flowers in motion.
It's a gain of 6.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's Stidham on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now, Jackson on the run to the right. but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Now it is 1st and goal. In motion goes Likely. Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. 13.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal. In motion goes Likely. 3rd and goal for Jackson. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Ran a shotgun. It's Stidham. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Henry, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They're going to go right back to Henry. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and
back to throw. Jackson moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Left side, marked by Andrews. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on first down, it's Stidham. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Jackson now on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Taking off, the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Jackson now from the 50. Exiting the pocket right. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second down. Jackson out to his right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. On the give, here's Henry. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll.
Trying to go back over the middle. You can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up. Just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
give it to Dobbins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Moving to his right. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the ground, here's Henry. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Rolling right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down. He'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. We're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Play action now. It's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Broncos.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down. Nix. Forced out left. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, Joe. Captain. Olay. Bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Now it's Dobbins. Good blocking, and he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 30-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36, it is first and 10. Jackson now. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. They'll run it with Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Forced to his right. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Show.
Captain.
On second down, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Third and 5.
Third and 5.
To throw is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
21 yards.
First and 10.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
DC.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run with a man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he'll get him out 5.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Here comes second and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Ravens use their first timeout with the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Motion, motion. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Keep it up. Drill. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are back to within 7. It's 28-21. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. It's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay. Hey, Sean, let's go. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Drill.
Throwing is Nix. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here comes 2nd down.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Throwing. Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Bombers. Oh, my son.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did.